Hi everyone, my name is Sen Hui. I'm a cybersecurity consultant with CloudSign. In this video, what I'll be sharing with you are some ways you can do to prevent web defacement. I'll also share with you some tools and best practices on how you can secure your web applications. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, first, what exactly is web defacement? Now, web defacement refers to the unauthorized modification of the content of a website. Now, this can involve changing the appearance of a website, altering the text or images on the site itself, or adding new content that was not authorized by the website owner. So the goal of the web defacement probably is to spread a message, whether it be political or simply just for fun. So you may be wondering, this will not happen to me. So let's look at some recent reports. So based on this website, it was mentioned that globally, an estimated 30,000 websites are hacked each day. And this cybercrime costs people in the United States estimated $6.9 billion in 2021. So this can happen to anyone. So let's zoom in a little bit. Let's look at web defacement. So let me introduce you to this website called ZoneH. So basically, this is a website that maintains an archive of website defacements. As you can see, it happens on a daily basis. So as you can see, all these domains over here, these are real websites. And let's look at another archive. It actually shows you every hour the defaced websites are being updated on this website. So as you can see, web defacement is still very prevalent. So one way to defend against web defacement is to use a web application firewall. So this is to defend against common web application attacks such as SQL injection, cross-site scripting, file inclusion attack, so on and so forth. So all websites should have a web application firewall in place. And if you have not done so, do check out the WebOrient Protector, where it provides a complete protection against the OWASP top 10 threats, bad bots, ransomware attacks, web shell uploads, and well-known vulnerabilities. Now, of course, there are still some things that the WAF cannot protect. So like, for example, if let's say your website has a weak password and anyone can just log into the website and change the files, or there's some human errors or misconfiguration to the firewall settings, and this will allow hackers to actually exploit the website. And lastly, it could be a zero-day attack, whereby hackers can manage to exploit the vulnerability before the software developers can find a fix. So therefore, a regular security audit on your web server is important as well to make sure that you are well secured. Now, besides implementing a web application firewall, there are still some other tools that you can put in place to prevent against web defacement. So let me first introduce to you the WebOrient Monitor. And WebOrient Monitor is tailor-made to detect web defacement. There are 6 engines in total that checks for unauthorized change of the website. So let me show you a demo to see how it works. So for example, this is the website that you would like to monitor. So you can see this is just a normal portfolio site for a big organization. So what you can do first is to copy the URL and then go to the WebOrient Monitor. As you can see, this is the dashboard. So it's very simple, very easy to use. You just click Add New. You just add the URL to be monitored. So once you're happy, you can just click Save. And now what the monitor does is that it will go to the website, download all these elements, and then hash it. Then it forms the intelligent baseline. So in the future, if there's any changes to the website, it will check against the baseline. If there's any changes, it will trigger alerts. So once you have done that, so you can just put demo, go down to the bottom. As you can see, these are the different elements that has been calculated and downloaded. So you just click Save. So you can see it's as easy as that. Now, let's say the hacker managed to actually compromise the web server and he managed to change some of the words and images. What will happen? Let's take a look. Like what you see here. So you can see now the website has been defaced and the hacker has left a message. Okay, so now let's go back to our monitor. So you can see here now it's still waiting verification. So let's verify now. So as you can see here, now it has tell you what has been changed. So what it does next is that it will verify one more time to make sure that the change has really taken place. And this is to reduce false positives. Okay, so as you can see here now, these are like visually you can already tell that this website has changed a lot, and it also tells you what exactly has been changed. And not only that, if let's say they manage to compromise your server, they might also inject some malicious JavaScript, which you may not be able to see visually, but on the server side, the JavaScript has been injected, and you're able to check for malicious JavaScript such as the mage cut and crypto checking. And if you're able to do that, they can cause a reputational harm to a website, and sometimes maybe even financial losses being incurred by your customers. So next, we also have our AI NLP engine, whereby the AI model that's been trained by the past 10 years of defaced and non-defaced data that is able to check for HTML text on the web page and to give the user a web defacement confidence score, so that the user will know that what is the likelihood of this website being defaced, and they can make the necessary actions. So at this point now, they determine there's a web defacement. What can the user do next? That's where I now introduce to you another very powerful tool. Is called Web-Oriented Restorer, where it allows you to do a swift restoration of unauthorized change with a one click of a button. Let's go to this tab over here called Traffic Configuration. So now, once they have determined that it is a real defacement, they can do a failover to a secure replica. So secure replica is a replica of the original website, but it has been hardened with some configurations. And this is to make sure that in the event such things will happen, when you fail over the replica, the hacker cannot re-deface the website. So I click on fail over to replica. So you just wait for the traffic status to change. Now the traffic goes to replica. So now let's do a refresh. And as you can see now, it has been changed to the secure replica, which looks very similar to the original website. But of course, this is the secure replica is just an informational page, because we have also stripped off any web application vulnerabilities and also prevent any connection to the backend database. So this is just to help the website owner to buy time so that they can go and investigate to see what was wrong in the web server. As you can see here, the Monitor and Restorer is an effective solution to help defend against web defacement. This is also in alignment with the National Institute of Standards and Technology Cybersecurity Framework recommendation to provide a full coverage of security lifecycle, which is also the methodology that Web-Oriented Security Suite follows, which is to provide a holistic approach to securing your web identity. In summary, WAF is very important when it comes to protecting the website, but it is not enough to prevent against web defacement. You need additional tools like Web-Oriented Monitor and Web-Oriented Restorer. And of course, your usual security audits to make sure your web server is secure. As cyber threats keep evolving, we cannot just rely on one tool to defend our website. And if the website is very important to you, you should employ multiple defense approach in securing your website. So if you would like to find out more about Web-Oriented products, feel free to contact us at sales@cloudsign.tech. And we will see you in the next video.